Okay, so hello guys, welcome to a new video, and today I'm explaining all the punishment commands which can be found in C Help Punish. So how do all of these work? They're actually pretty simple. So what does CV Toggle do? So if you want to if you want to server mute someone by command or server defend someone by command, then you type cv toggle mute and then the user ID and then the reason. Listen, you don't need to specify a reason, as I said in a previous episodes. There are default reasons set for punishments, so you don't need to specify a reason. However, the defend command is cv toggle def user ID and then the reason. As said, you don't need to specify a reason, and if you want to toggle them both, to toggle their server mute and server defend, then you can type cv toggle all, their user ID and the reason. As said, you don't need to specify the reason. Okay, so cwarn, what does this do? Well, basically, like the previous commands, you just cvwarn, you copy someone's ID and paste it, and you specify the reason. Same goes for cvstrike, but ctimeout is different. What does ctimeout do? It timeouts the user. So the user can only type every 5 seconds for the period of time that you gave. So let's say ctimeout her and you do 15 minutes and the reason, let's say that, okay? Then for 15 minutes they can only type every 5 seconds. Okay, that's how it works. Temp mute, by the way, is way different, because that is literally here, and then you have the reason. So you have the user, then you specify time. So for this time 15 minutes, then they will be muted for 15 minutes, and then the reason. Okay, that would mute them for 15 minutes. If you do cmute and then this and then the reason, then it would permanently mute them forever. Permanently mute them forever? Okay, yeah, that's a bit double, but you know what I mean. To unmute them, you type unmute and then the reason, right? Okay, so those are the mute commands. If you ckick is ckick their user ID and then the reason. So here you go. And that will kick the user. To temp ban a user, that basically bans them. That bans the user with the reason. Listen, you also need to specify a time. So it's 5 minutes, for example, and then reason spamming. Yes, that is what you do. Okay, so then we're gonna move on to C soft ban. Okay, so for some of you who don't know what a soft ban is, a soft ban is a sort of kick, but it also it bans them and unbans them, and it will also clear 50 or 25 messages from the lost messages that they sent. Okay, so so it clears the 50 or 25 lost messages that they sent in the Discord. So this is really handy if you want to kick a spammer for spamming, but you don't want to permanently ban them. Then this is really useful. If you want to permanently ban them, rather, then you do ban reason, and that will permanently ban them for this. If you want to know what warning looks like, I'm gonna show you what every punishment looks like, except the ban commands because they're risky. Okay, so cwarn user ID, and then we'll choose reason. Then has been warned in nightless. Then when we go to punishment reports, it will show this: warning, user, reason, moderator. Right? Okay. So when we go back and strike me for the reason, then it will show remuting has been given a strike in nightless. And then here it will show that I've got a strike. Why it shows this? Because I give reason as reason. I don't give a valid reason. To punish me. So see timeout, that's something we're not gonna test, like temp mute and mute and unmute. Why? Because those other commands don't you need to be a normal user to be able to use that, and I am the server owner of the server, so that's gonna be really hard to show you guys. But actually, to show you what it looks, I'm gonna show you what the messages look like in DM for the users who got punished. This is what the messages look like for the users in DM. So warning, and then here strike. So that's what they look like in DM for the user. However, if you ban them or kick them, then it will firstly send this log message and then kick them or ban them. Because if I don't do that, then they will never receive the message and are confused like why they can't join the server anymore. Or that kind of stuff. You know it. But this was the punishment video. If you want to know how to copy user IDs or channel IDs or IDs from anything, then you need to go back to chapter 1 where I tell you guys how to enable developer mode, because you need that to be able to copy IDs. If you need any other help with any other commands, then look around and which video matches you, so that you can actually look which help video you need, because I've already explained info, status, messages, ticket, punish, and admin. Admin is going to be explained in the next video. Today was punish. So in a second, so if you need help with any with the other commands, go back to those chapters where I explain the other commands, like how they work and stuff. if you need help with admin, then stay tuned for the next video. See you guys in the next video, and bye bye.